Cold, yes, very much. Because here we have the lungs, so it's very good. It helps to bring blood flow to the lungs, can work like an inhaler. She was presenting with frozen shoulder, pain into her arm, and limited mobility. And so we did a combination of distal and local acupuncture with as well as some cupping. And she has improvement from less than 90 degrees to overhead. Okay, so Julietta has bulging discs from C2 to C7 and pretty much has about a frozen shoulder. And before we got started, she could only lift her arm up to about 90 degrees or maybe a little bit less without pain. And so I just did some what we call distal needling technique. So I did some needles in her leg to use a mirror image to unlock her frozen shoulder. So Julietta, do you mind to lift your arm up again just like you did?
Okay.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
And now she can get it overhead, where before she was at 90 degrees.
Yeah.
And now feels much lighter and less
Yeah.
pain.
No, not pain.
No pain. Wonderful.
Yeah.
Excellent. You can go ahead and relax your arm. I think if we would have got you the before and after, but I'm trying to see, maybe we might. Can you go ahead and lift your arm to the side? If you start maybe next to. Okay. So try to lift like this way. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. Not quite. She can do it to the side. If you can hold on this way and then lift the arm this way. Yeah? Okay. This way, towards me, this way. Oh, this one. Any pain?
Now here.
You
Okay.
feel a little bit there. Okay, let's see what we can do for that. You can go ahead and relax. All right, Julietta, let's have you do the exact same thing out to the side and to see if that is improved at all. You can kind of keep it down. There you
Sure.
Excellent. All right, so as I was saying, this is distal needling, and I'm using mirror images of the ankle for her shoulder. And so we have this external malleolus. If you think about this bone is round, it kind of looks like the shoulder bone up here. And so using the different meridians that are related to different muscles, I'm using the mirror image to unlock her frozen shoulder, and she just had so much more mobility and now no pain. So successful treatment. So we're done with the treatment. I'm just going to remove needles. So you have just a little bit of drainage from the edema. It's actually really good to get some of the fluid retention. So even though we were doing the treatment for her frozen shoulder, she has some diabetic neuropathy. So needling directly into the legs is going to help with circulation, get the blood flow moving back towards the heart, help to flush out this. It's actually a bit of a pitting edema. But primarily I was using this as the mirror image for doing frozen shoulder treatment. All right. So let's get that one there. There. Oops. And so numbness into here, right? So let's try one like this. There we go. Okay. So let's see. Try and move this hand. How does it feel? Does it feel any different?
Little, yeah.
A little less pain or a little... Just relax this one.
It's a
little less pain.
Okay.
But the numbness, it's no difference.
Okay. So the numbness, that's okay, but the pain is better.
Yeah.
Okay. How much better? Just a little bit? Well, you're not as reactive when I'm touching it. Before she was going like this when I did that. Let's try maybe a couple more needles on this hand and see if we can... Ooh, sorry about that one. Felt that one. Let's go for one here and there. Okay. All right, so let's try this hand now. How does it feel?
No pain.
No pain. Excellent.
Yeah.
But the numbness still, I bet. Yeah, okay. I think, like I said, we're going to maybe try to open up some of the tight muscles here, get the blood flow, get the nerves a little looser. So let's try, we'll do a little bit of... I feel like because of this nerve compression that she's getting is probably why you're having a lot of the numbness. So if we can... You can see she's got a little bit of kyphosis. So all through here she has herniated discs from about C2 to C7. So it's going to be impinging the nerve, and so that's why she has numbness down into her arm and her hand. So placing needles right around the cervical spine can help to absorb the discs, get rid of the inflammation, give better blood flow, circulation to the nerve so that she can get feeling back into her hand. Okay. So this is more what we call the local needling technique, needling in the area of pain or injury. The treatment that we did on her legs and on her opposite hand are more what we call the distal needling, so not needling into the area of pain. The benefit of distal needling is then you're able to move the arm or the shoulder and actually see the change, increased mobility, less pain, which in this case, both times she had no pain in her shoulder and then in her hand right now with the other treatment. So this might take a little bit to get more of the feeling back, but you're responding really well to the acupuncture so far. So that's very good indication.
There's no pain, but the fingertips, she says, kind of tingling.
Feel numb, yeah. All right, go and just relax. See, now that the needles are there, you can't move your arms so much. So, and the only downside, sometimes needling into the area of pain, and it actually creates a local inflammation and can make it feel even more sore or tender. And like the next day is when you start to feel better. And so that's the benefit of doing the distal treatment like I did on your legs. Immediately you said, wow, I can lift my arm, no pain. So. I think, you know what, I'm going to also do a couple needles on the side just because she should be compensating. Since she can't use her left arm very much, she's been using her right arm pretty much to do everything, to get dressed, brush her hair. So give a little attention to the shoulder as well. Cup.
In Armenia, our grandparents
Oh, you know this?
Yeah.
Oh.
When you have like fever and cold.
Cold, yes, very much. Because here we have the lungs, so it's very good. It helps to bring blood flow to the lungs. Can work like an inhaler. Good for cough, cold, congestion, asthma. Yeah, of course. I'm gonna put one over here. It's okay. All right.
That's the sound.
Okay, now I'm going to put a little bit of CBD cream on. So I'm just going to massage the sun. Feel good? Yeah. Tender?
She feels very, it's very enjoyable on this side, she said.
Okay, this one is tense, but this one feels good? Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, because the muscle's so tight. This one? Let's see how that one is. Further. Yeah, you couldn't even touch your back the last time. That's more mobility. Good. I think that's a great start for one treatment. Yeah. Yeah, before you were about here.
Yeah.
And so now you're actually able to touch your back, so that's great. How does the tingly feel?
The doctor
About the same?
Ցածկոց կա, բայց քիչ առաջ շատ էր, հիմա
Um,
քիչ է։
With the needles on, like when she was complaining, it was a lot. Now it's very less.
Okay, good. Well, yeah, I would continue to use it, you know, in the shower. You do this
Yeah.
crawling like that. So the shower, the hot water on your shoulder, so it helps to relax the muscle, increase the blood flow, and then you find the limit.
Ուրացվելուց սա տաք ջուրը կբացեն, ընձի դուր կուկա։
When she's like waking up and washing face, you know, like with hot water, the hot water is very enjoyable.
Yeah.
She says.
Yeah, the hot water is going to relax the muscles. So you might want to take like a Epsom salt bath. So you get the hot water and then Epsom salt. It's good. It's like magnesium salts. It's good for pain.
What do you do with the salt?
Put it in the bath water.
Oh, like that.
And then she could soak in there.
And Arnaka, Dorok, Nas, let's run the major. It is one Naka. Argis, Archery major. Doctor, say the little never get past for you.
Yeah. And then we'll stretch. I'm very pleased with the results. Very good. So she was saying that the tingling is much better now, as we were able to relax the muscles and help the blood flow to her fingertips. And also no pain.
Conclusion?
Well, we had a very successful treatment here with Giulietta. She was presenting with frozen shoulder, pain into her arm, and limited mobility. And so we did a combination of distal and local acupuncture with as well as some cupping. And she has improvement from less than 90 degrees to overhead, and also no pain, as well as to the side and to the back, almost able to reach the bra strap. And also more feeling in her fingertips. She was having a lot of numbness into the fingertips and pain. And that's all much better.
Yeah.
Yes, excellent. Wonderful. I look forward to seeing you next week.
Yeah.
Okay.